Here's what happened to famous rappers killers. Number 1. XXXTentacion. One of the most brutal and tragic deaths in hip-hop recently was that of XXXTentacion. The 20-year-old rapper was shot and killed in a robbery outside a motorcycle shop in 2018. He was also robbed of over $50,000, making this murder one most likely motivated by money. 3 men were convicted and sentenced to life in prison for the killing, with 1 more still awaiting sentencing. These men, Michael Boatwright, Dedrick Williams, Trayvon Newsome, and Robert Allen, were all known associates and had allegedly caught wind of XXX's location and whereabouts. During the month-long trial, prosecutors used surveillance footage from both inside and outside the motorcycle shop, as well as cell phone videos taken by the defendants themselves to link them to the murder. While Boatwright was identified as the primary shooter and Newsome as the other gunman, Williams was accused of driving the getaway SUV, and Allen was present in the vehicle. Allen has since pleaded guilty to second-degree murder, and his sentence is yet to be determined. However, he could possibly be released soon if he receives a lighter sentence due to his assistance in the case. As for the other 3 killers, they will spend the rest of their lives behind bars for their heinous crimes. Number 2. Pop Smoke. When Pop Smoke was shot and killed in a home invasion robbery in 2020, it sent shockwaves through the hip-hop community. The 20-year-old rapper, whose real name was Bashar Baraka Jackson, was in a Hollywood Hills mansion when a group of intruders broke in thinking the home was empty. However, they encountered Pop Smoke and a struggle ensued, resulting in the rapper being shot multiple times and killed. 4 people were arrested and charged in connection with the murder, including 2 juveniles and 2 adults. The 20-year-old pleaded guilty to voluntary manslaughter and home invasion robbery and was sentenced to 4 years in custody. The other 3 defendants are still awaiting trial, with 1 potentially facing the death penalty. Sadly, this death could have been prevented had these men simply decided to not try to rob a successful rapper's home. Number 3. Takeoff. Takeoff's death was as unexpected as it was senseless. The rapper, who was a member of the popular group Migos, was shot and killed outside a private party he and his friends were attending. At the time, there was little information known about the incident. Now, a suspect has been arrested and charged with murder. Patrick Xavier Clark, 33, has been identified as the shooter and was quickly arrested and held on a $1 million bond. While it's unclear what the motive behind the shooting was, police are still seeking information and speaking to witnesses. According to rumors, however, this shooting was not aimed at Takeoff and was simply a case of being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Regardless, a promising rapper's life was taken for no reason, and the alleged perpetrator will have to face the consequences of his actions. Number 4. Tupac. Tupac's murder has been one of the largest mysteries in hip-hop for decades now. The iconic rapper was shot and killed in a drive-by shooting in Las Vegas in 1996, and since then, there have been countless theories and speculation about who was responsible. When the news broke that Kef D, real name Dwayne Keith Davis, had been arrested and charged with murder in connection with Tupac's death, many thought it would finally bring closure to the case. At a news conference involving the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department, it was revealed that Davis had indeed been indicted on charges of murder with the use of a deadly weapon in connection with Shakur's death. It was also revealed that according to Davis, this murder was in retaliation for an attack on his nephew. While this arrest is a major development in the case, it doesn't necessarily provide all the answers and closure that Tupac's family and fans have been seeking for years. Number 5. Young Dolph. A very recent death in hip-hop that saw a tragic end was that of Young Dolph. On November 17, 2021, the 36-year-old rapper was fatally shot in a cookie shop in his hometown of Memphis by 3 men. The suspects were arrested thanks to tips from citizens and evidence gathered by authorities and are currently facing first-degree murder charges. The motive behind the shooting is still unclear, but what is clear is that another promising rapper has lost his life far too soon. While these arrests will bring some sense of closure to Young Dolph's loved ones, there will always be a void left by his untimely death. From Pop Smoke, who was shot and killed in an unfortunate robbery gone wrong, to Tupac, whose death has been a mystery for over 2 decades, these rappers' deaths serve as a reminder of the violence that can plague the music industry. While it's reassuring that some of these killers have been caught and brought to justice, it doesn't change the fact that these talented artists are no longer with us. This is what happened to famous rappers' killers. These are rappers